EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and the world-renowned city of Louisville, Kentucky. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Snowhawks of Vancouver taking on the Bisons of Louisville. Hi again, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden, joining you as always. And Charles, you check out this Louisville team.
They're off to a terrific start, unbeaten at 5-0 through the first month and change.
And you can hang a lot of this early success on their defense, too. They're the tone setters for these guys, and the entire team feeds off of what they do.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Vancouver club,
they coming off their very first loss of the year, suffered a week ago.
Yeah, it will not be a perfect season, but I'm interested to see how they bounce back now that they know that chasing the 1972 Dolphins is out the window.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
And they'll be led out by a man who played his college ball in Happy Valley, their rookie quarterback from Penn State.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Now Allen. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here we go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He finds his man complete. That's Barker. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready. 19, 18. Go.
They'll run on 1st down. Corner. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Off the play fake. Barnett.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Now the ball comes out.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie, one of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
Now a 2nd and 10.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, shoot.
Open man, that's
No,
Felton.
no.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
Vancouver, first down. A 28-yard gain.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
On first down, Woodard. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. Woodard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
They'll set up a throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
They'll look to throw here. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Snowhawks use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0. So that drive in total 8 plays.
Yeah, I got that fucking punk-ass guy
The
fumbled.
kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Go right to a hit in the ball, man. It was moving. This 2 teams nice.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bison's offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes.
Try to slide, baseball slide. I gotta figure that shit out. Shit awesome.
They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. A look there at the numbers a week ago for Allen.
There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive.
Either way, they would take that.
That's smart.
When you look at this defense,
they've been very good.
That motherfucker right there. See the move. That shit, boy.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
From the gun on 3rd down.
He is good against the back.
this will be incomplete.
Let me find out this might be really good first
Just as
loss.
he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Fielded at the 20. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it.
Just spoke it up. He spoke it up. America.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
supposed to put that over his head. How the fuck did he know I was going there?
Turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey,
Both
offense,
quarterbacks
can you
out
keep up
this.
with
I
us?
feel like
So all
he
even
ain't
at
robbed
7
both
now
of
as
them.
they kick it away.
Fumble for Barnett and
And
that
out a little
quick
across
ass
the
interception.
25
They
to the
intercepted him. That
27.
was fucking.
The
Ooh,
Vancouver
good.
offense ready for their next drive.
Just talking about you playing good,
Remember,
man.
they were just out here a moment ago through the
That's
pick
what happens.
six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Down the 32-yard line.
Looking outside him, he's got him in. That's
He's got
Price.
to make another play. Oh, he's going
First
to real.
catch there. Good for...
Let me look at this shit, dog. That's how special these guys got. These dudes. I don't want to see that, man. Take that shit off. I don't want no snapshot. I want to see 46. He out here playing his zone. Oh, look, he got quick play
10
reaction.
yards and a first down. A
Oh,
big completion there against double
Play
coverage. And
recognition.
Charles, one of those guys had a pick on him earlier.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he didn't allow that to deter him at all, did he? In fact, it probably
Dude
was
had
a
a pick on him.
challenge. Okay, you got to pick me for him.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
this is nasty.
It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Get me, I get your ass back. That's what that's in to each other.
Looking to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. When you look at this defense, they've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
So in prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And they will take over first and 10. So here's Louisville set to take over on offense. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too
If they
snarky for me
defense
to
made
say
up
that they've
for
shown
some shit.
improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers.
This honesty from the
That's
ball.
good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Ready.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Number 86.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Yeah, stop
Gets
slide.
this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at
That's
the
what made me
39.
die.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
At the 39-yard line.
Off play action. Barnett. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2nd and 14.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun. Barnett. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
That's a gain of 9.
You're doing a hell of a job coaching them.
7-7, our score after 1.
Man, you wish you could take that back.
Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking to throw. Barnett. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
And a Louisville first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run with Allen.
Woohoo! You already know. That me.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
Back to throw. Barnett. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And his guys have taken the lead.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Well, the Vancouver offense ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First down, Snowballs.
They'll keep it on the ground. Woodard. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
The 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's second down and 2.
Up the middle they go. Woodard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On play action, they'll throw.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Carry now. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a handoff up the middle. Woodard. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Slot man moves right. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. He'll drop to throw.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Here's Grant. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They run the counter. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
And it's 3rd down.
They're going to look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down.
And what was that they taught you in law school? Possession is 9/10 of the law.
I didn't go to law school.
No, you didn't. I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give it to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious.
Oh, look at Dalton. Look at Dalton.
Pass midfield. And he'll go out of bounds, but not before reaching the opposite 35.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside, he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
Well, the Louisville offense back out now. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
19, stop,
They'll run on 1st down. It's Porter. And he stopped immediately there. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Looking to throw. Barnett throwing the out route incomplete. It's Barker. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
In the end zone. Brings up 3rd.
Okay, ready?
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Ready?
Back to throw. Barnett. It's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Right on for the field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that moves them up by a touchdown now at 17-10.
So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the Vancouver offense ready for their next drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side complete. That's Price.
Complete to number 82.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Price. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Now back to throw. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. He'll look to throw. That one caught by Rice. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Price.
Need to get out of bounds in time.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Second and 3. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Oh!
And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Snowhawks have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
What a play.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hanson.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Scott Hanson back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These two defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Snowhawks.
They'll run with Carey. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance. And this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And in the second half of the tie game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Open man right side is Rice. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll set up to throw.
It's all in the right place.
A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Snowhawks have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. The Zerline now for the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Snowhawks.
That time a 6-play drive.
17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
That one good for 33 and a first. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football
there he is.
Against that defense.
There he is. There he is. There he is. He in there. We got us a game going on a little bit. We're the top team. This global football league.
Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present, making plays, and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie us at 24. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So the Vancouver offense ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Looking to put a drive together. They go play action here on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Well, partner, I would say just avoid play action, but that's not just been the problem. This defense, they've been getting pressure on all types of pass plays and really piling up the sacks in this contest.
Now Karen. Yeah, nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
3rd down and 13.
He'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
They bring their punter out there now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
So here's Louisville set to take over on offense.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
It's caught. Mitchell only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
Looking to throw. Barnett to the right side here. It's Allen. Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Bought him a little extra space. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Let's go. 19, 18.
Up the middle they go. Corner. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
1st and 10
Here we go, here we go.
40-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Pressure comes and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground?
Come on, Bobby.
He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some big jelly or something like that.
Figure this shit out week by week.
Play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards.
You got to be the fastest person in the league. Seen his speed, 99, got 93 acceleration. Still fast. 51-yarder. Let they nuts in here. Let's see where it land on. Okay, yeah, they're gonna let they nuts in.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
There you go.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Back to throw.
There it is.
That is caught.
Go, Mitch.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down.
Yeah, they're trying to stay undefeated. Vancouver just lost last week, and they're trying to get in their first down. Look at him.
He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3.
Think she's one of 2 undefeated female coaches left. About 5 of them.
Now they'll run on the toss.
They're great for that.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick here is good. And they have regained the lead. So give them 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder.
Every safety fly, wherever it landed on, boy. He's going to go for it. Say go for it.
Does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. They'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This is Carey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
He's
going to be brought down here in the backfield. Joseph Osai, able to record his 5th sack of the season. And on now is the punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. 44-yard punt, return of 9. Well, the Louisville offense back out now. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Louisville first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake. Barnett. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Let's go now.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun. Barnett.
Damn, Mitchell.
Now this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
I guess he got hit.
Incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
The Vancouver offense out and about set for another series. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Motion man right is Rice. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Now a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 8-yard line.
Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
The offense on 3rd down, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And did he get in?
He read that shit.
1-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
And goal at the 6-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Take off.
On the toss, here's Allen. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
His 5th rushing touchdown on the year, number 7 overall. And the Bisons are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time, he had the speed to win that race.
34.
They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Vancouver offense out and about set for another series. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
And they'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And now, did we see that right? They accepted the pass interference penalty, gave possession back to the offense. Boy, someone's got to have their wires crossed. That just doesn't make any sense.
Back to throw here. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd
third down. He'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
It's fourth down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Rice. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball.
Got it. Ready?
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
Go. Liking 18. Ready?
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Now here's whistles and another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back.
A 50-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And the Vancouver offense ready for their next drive.
Vancouver gave up.
Looking to put a drive together.
Rocky, 2 interceptions.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 32-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And 3 yards on 1st down. Just 1 yard there.
Now a 3rd and 6. Now they'll change things up.
Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. On 1st down, Dalton. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
And he is going to have a 1st down here, and that should be the one that seals a victory.
It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
At the 15-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. Ready,
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up.
No gain on the play.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Let's go now.
Here's Allen. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So for Louisville,
they remain as hot as anyone at 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll get to stay home again next week.
Meanwhile, for Vancouver,
the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.